Hey all, welcome back to the Fire and Water Cooking channel. I am Darren, of course, and today, yeah, it's been a while since I've done a cooking video outside here because it's been so hot this summer, and it's actually now just starting to get to where I don't feel like dying every time I come out here. So we're gonna do something today that I don't think I've ever done this, but I'm gonna show you how you can do a reverse sear and combine sous vide with it, because a lot of times people will do a comparison about reverse sear versus sous vide. Well, we're going to show you how to do it, both of them combined, with these really thick ribeye steaks. I'll be right back.
Smoking, grilling, getting hot and hotter, sous vide and chilling from fire and water.
All right, like I said, boy, it's sure a lot nicer than it has been out here. Last week I took the whole weekend and cleared off my patio, got all the mildew and just the overall grunge from the summer, because it gets very humid out here and you get a lot of, it builds up on the equipment out here. And like I said, it was just very hot out here to be able to do any kind of cooks. But like I said, so today we're going to take these very thick ribeye steaks. These are from my freezer from when the prime ribs were on sale for like $5.99 a pound, and I got the whole ribeye, and I cut these into really thick steaks here, and that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. So like I said, we're going to do a reverse sear and sous vide combined cook. Because these are so thick, it makes it to where we can do this with ease, because we're going to first cook them sous vide at 134 degrees for about 6 hours, probably about 4 or 5 hours actually. And I've already got my bath heating up here. This is my Breville Polyscience professional grade sous vide circulator, and that's working on the heating it up right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook them in sous vide. 134 is perfect for medium rare, especially on a ribeye. It's going to render down some of that fat. But as soon as we take them out of the bath, we're going to put them in an ice bath, let them sit in that ice bath for a good 15 to 20 minutes, cool them down real quick, and get the temperature, internal temperature down. Then we're going to stick them on the pellet grill, and we're going to let them smoke at a low temperature, probably about 180 is the lowest my pellet grill will go. And we'll let them smoke there for a little while until they get back close up to the cooking temperature of maybe about 110, 120 degrees. And then we're going to heat that pellet grill up to searing temps and then sear them off. So since these are so thick, it's going to work out really well. That ice bath's going to help get that internal temp down so we can get some smoke on them, then do that sear. It's going to be great. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stick them in the bath, even though it's only up to 88 degrees right now. It's getting up there. It'll move up pretty quick. And I'll see you guys back, maybe about 5 hours or so. When we take them out of the bath and chill them down, I'm going to use my Typhor sink, the Typhor sink here, and we're going to use that to measure the internal temperature of when they're on the smoker, so that we don't overshoot our temp. So we'll use this, and I seasoned them up with the all-purpose black garlic fire and water cooking. You can check it out right down below. All right, I'll be back when these are done in about 5.5 hours or so. I'll be back. Hey, it's Darren. I want to make sure you check out Fire and Water Cooking Edible Creations Seasonings and Sauces. The black garlic we use is the highest quality domestic black garlic you can find, from the black garlic and herb compound butter to the blueberry and black garlic to our all-purpose black garlic and our black garlic and coffee seasoning. All are amazing, made with the highest quality ingredients. You can find them on Amazon, Walmart.com, and on fireandwatercooking.com. Check them out, guys. All right, it's been right at about 5 hours, so we're going to go ahead, take these steaks out. I got my ice bath here. It's pretty cold here, so we're going to make sure we set these a good 15 to 20 minutes at least, if not a little bit longer, just to make sure that the temperature, internal temperature of these steaks gets back down to, you know, around 40 at least, maybe 50. I don't want them to be hot going on the grill. I want to be able to bring that temperature up. So we're going to chill them down. Let me get them out here. You can see they're cooked for sure. The color changed on the outside. Got some myoglobin in the bag. So we're going to set them in. Shut this off. And we'll be all right. All right, I'll see you guys back in about 25 minutes or so. I'll let these chill down. Oh, I got my smoker turned on too. So I did turn the smoker on. I got it at the lowest setting, which is about 185, 180. So it's going to get some good smoke to it when we put it on. So, all right, I'll be back. All right, guys, it's been right about 25 minutes or so. All my ice is melted that was in here. Water is still pretty cold, so I'm hoping that the internal temperature has dropped down significantly and we can get this in the smoker. Like I said, I usually would pat these dry really good before putting them on to sear, but since we're trying to get some smoke, I'm going to pat them dry just a little bit. I don't want to take all the moisture off because I'm going to use that moisture to help capture some of that smoke, because literally smoke loves moisture and cold meat. So I'll pat it just a little bit, but I still want to keep a lot of that moisture on. One of the things I am going to do though is put just a little bit more of my all-purpose black garlic seasoning on both sides. I'm not even going to pat the other side because I had that paper towel there. Got enough of it. And you can see some of that fat and myoglobin kind of on the surface of that steak. Okay, that's enough. I don't really need a whole ton of that on there because we seasoned it before we put it in the bag. So I'm going to take my sink, Typher sink, and I'm actually going to put it right here, right in the middle, in the deepest part, trying to get away from that bone. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to monitor both of these. Going to right in the middle, in the thickest part, away from the bone. Let's see. Oh yeah, so those are both right around 95 degrees internal, 96. It's climbing a little bit, but I think right around 96, 97 degrees, I think we're going to be good. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on the smoker. I'll take you over there, show you what we're going to do. All right, so it's time to get these things on the smoker to smoke. It's sitting right at 190 degrees, putting off some good pellet grill smoke. Pellet grill smoke's not really dirty, so it's actually pretty good to use those pellets for smoke. Here's what the Typher app looks like. I got them both sitting right about 96 degrees, and we're going to go ahead and set up the cook to make sure they don't go over the 135. So we're just going to put 135 in there as our target temp. But I am going to pull these, I'm going to flip them over halfway. So when they get to 105, 106 degrees, I'm going to go ahead and flip them, and then we're going to pull them at 115 or so degrees and let them sit while we get it set up to sear. So here's what we're looking at right now, about halfway point. So we're going to take these steaks and just flip them over so we can get that direct smoke on the other side. And they're starting to look pretty good. If you see that change in color, they're getting a lot darker because they're getting some of that smoke right onto the meat. So that reverse sear part that everybody loves with the smoke is really coming through here. All right, I'll see you when we get ready to take them off to sear. All right, guys, so it's about, let's see. It says it's about 114 degrees. internal on these now. It looks like I got some pretty good smoke. So I'm going to take them off and I'm going to crank this up all the way. Now this is the Rec Teq Bullseye, and this thing will get up to over 800 degrees. So we're going to crank that up to full, and we're going to wait 5 or 6 minutes. Hopefully this will get up to at least 700 degrees by then. All right, guys, so take a look at that. That's the internal temp of the steaks, and they pretty much sat that way the whole time. It's been almost 10 minutes now, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at what those steaks look like before we sear them. That's just from the smoke and from the seasoning in the bag, and our grill is over 600 now, and it's getting closer to that 700 mark. I think it's going to get up close to 800 degrees for our final sear, but I'm going to go ahead and get these seared up. All right, I'll be right back. All right, also the temp's over 700 degrees on the grill. We're going to flip these every 2 minutes or so, a couple times till we get a nice crust. Internal temp still sitting at 115, and you're going to see the fat start to render and it start to flame up a little bit, but that's okay. It's going to help us with that crust. But as you can tell, the internal temp stays pretty much the same the whole entire cook, but we're ready to take these off. All right, guys, look at that. The internal temp still pretty good. 117, 118. Just wanted you to see that before I took this out. You see how good that sear is. Woo. Can't wait to cut into this so you guys can see it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut. It's a big chunk right here of the spinalis and part of the fillet, just so you guys can see. Look at that redness. Nice and medium rare. Wait for the oxygen to hit it. But look at that, guys. I'm going to get a piece of the spinalis here. Perfect medium rare. Nice crust. Look at that. Nice and smoky. Check it out, guys. Sous vide and then reverse sear. Thick ribeye steaks. Awesome. Don't tell me you can't do both, because you definitely can. Just get yourself some of these big, thick ribeyes. Get the prime ribs when they're on sale and cut them yourself into big, thick steaks. But check out Fire and Water Cooking Edible Creations down below. All my black garlic seasonings are on sale right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to go eat now.